Hello and welcome to Terrier News. I'm Michael Votto.
And my name's Matt Conklin. This week we'll be talking about the progressive steps St. Francis is taking for the LGBTQ community. But first, let's talk about this week in politics.
This Tuesday in New York primary, Donald Trump was the big winner for the Republicans, winning every New York county but Manhattan. John Kasich trailed second place with only 25% of the vote, though he gained traction, but at this point, is it too late? Followed by Ted Cruz, who grabbed third place and hopes to do better in the Pennsylvania primary Tuesday, April 26th. On the Democratic side, the voter turnout was extremely high, but it was Hillary Clinton who took the win, with 60% of the vote over Bernie Sanders. The delegates favored Hillary, but Sanders still took 106 delegates. Sanders is trying to stir up support in Pennsylvania by holding rallies at huge universities like Penn State. These next few weeks will be crucial, to say the least.
In other news, Tuesday morning, Taliban assault killed 28 people and wounded hundreds of others in Kabul. Most of the victims were civilians. One suicide bomber set off a car in the streets, while other militants struggled with countless other terrorists in a 2-hour firefight. The Taliban claimed responsibility for the assault immediately after they declared their spring assault, called Operation Omari, 1 week ago. The U.S. Embassy in Afghanistan said this was a senseless act of violence, and the UN says these actions could amount to war crimes.
In school news, this past week, Terrier TV reporter Rochella Providence sat down with Van Brewer, vice president of SFC's LGBTQ club. Brewer praised the club's determination and teamwork, which led to the recent establishment of 3 gender-neutral bathrooms in the college main building. These bathrooms are located on the 3rd, 4th, and 7th floors. The club's initial goal was to establish 1 gender-neutral bathroom. However, they got more than they expected. After the first gender-neutral bathroom was tested at the LGBTQ Brooklyn Summit in September 2015, SFC faculty agreed on providing the college with these bathrooms. The implementation of gender-neutral bathrooms has gained positive reactions throughout the SFC student body and has also changed the course of St. Francis College history.
On Thursday, St. Francis held an event called Executive Women in Business, If I Knew Then What I Know Now. The panel consisted of graduates like Elizabeth Mindlin and Judy A. Rice from the banking and investment fields, and Sandra Thomas of WABC TV. They provided upperclassmen with some insight on the professional world and how to build a long-lasting career. The event was met with a surprising turnout, and a very interactive discussion between the panelists and students took place. We here at Terrier News would like to thank everyone who attended, and we hope to see you at some prominent jobs in the near future. You know, Mike, I really think it was nice of these graduates to come here and talk about their experiences.
It's real amazing to see people in their actual field come to talk to students and tell them what the real job experience will actually be like. And you need that when you go out to have that real hand knowledge.
And especially with the stigma of women and men, the gender gap.
That's true. Breaking barriers, definitely. Let's now get into the entertainment news with Alexa Castelluccio and Samantha Gambino.
Thanks, Michael. This week's latest buzz, we're diving right into this year's hottest festival, Coachella. A bunch of celebrities flocked to Indio, California this weekend to attend and perform at Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival, one of the most popular music festivals in the United States. Scott Disick, Vanessa Hudgens, Jaden Smith, and plenty of the Victoria's Secret models, just to name a few, attended this year's festival. This year, Taylor Swift was seen rocking her new platinum blonde hair while chilling poolside with her BFF Lorde. And in addition, so many cute couple alerts turned heads. Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom, who've been dating for more than a month, were seen spotted together, showing off some PDA, as well as Leonardo DiCaprio and Rihanna, and the adorable Bella Hadid and her boyfriend Abel, aka The Weeknd. Plenty of surprise performers shocked the crowds, such as Kanye West, Rihanna, AC/DC, Ice Cube staging a mini NWA reunion, and Catch Up. And best part of all, we still have Weekend 2 to look forward to. So would you go to Coachella if you had the opportunity?
Girl, you already know. Yes, of course. I mean, I love that all the celebrities go there. I love their outfits. There's so many great performers, you know? So it's just who wouldn't want to go? It's awesome.
I know you have so many options for performers, no one would be bored there, and the fashion is incredible.
Oh, please.
It makes me so jealous.
We gotta go.
At some point, right, absolutely.
Yes.
And on another note, just when we thought things were heating up with Miley Cyrus and her former fiancé Liam Hemsworth, who have reconciled, the Hunger Games actor addressed the rumors this past weekend during an interview with Australia's TV Week that he is not engaged. Liam initially proposed to Cyrus in June of 2012, but the pair called off their engagement in September of 2013. Then in January 2016, they rekindled their romance, sparking rumors that the engagement was back on after the singer was spotted wearing her ring again in recent months. months. The pair was recently seen together at the Hollywood premiere for Liam's brother's new film, The Huntsman: Winter's War. And on top of that, Miley has been spending some quality girl time with Liam's sister-in-law, Elsa Pataki, as seen on Instagram this past weekend. As for now, nothing is for sure, but as for everything in life, never say never. So Sam,
yes,
how do you feel about this?
I love them together, so hearing that they're not is so upsetting because I feel like she was her happiest with him and she was like more normal then.
And she looked so good with him.
They looked so happy together.
She had her bun phase going on. She looked good. She was acting good.
Very mature then.
Yeah, you know, now she's like all over the place. I mean, I'm happy that they're spending time together, but when he said they're not engaged, I was like, what?
It threw
you guys
me
are
off.
confusing.
It threw me off because maybe I'm hoping this is a publicity stunt because maybe to throw them off for my wedding in the future, but maybe that's just wishful thinking.
Let's hope, fingers crossed.
I know.
All right, guys, that's all the latest buzz for this week. Back to you.
Thanks, ladies. Now let's go to Catherine Barron with sports.
Thanks, guys. Ladies water polo wrapped up the 2016 season on April 18th with a match against the Virginia Military Academy. It was a thrilling back-and-forth contest that ended with an 11-10 Terriers overtime victory. And the Rangers are down 2-1 in the first round of the NHL playoffs against Penguins, following a disappointing 3-1 loss in Pittsburgh on Tuesday. Rick Nash and company will look forward to even up the series on Thursday at the Garden. But being from Pittsburgh, I have to say, let's go Pens. The Islanders also took a loss on Wednesday at the Barclays Center, a game that saw Panthers defenseman Alex Petrovic, who had just 2 career goals in over 100 regular season games, shoot the game winner in the third period. New York and Florida are at 2 games apiece in this 7-game series. Game 5 will take place at Florida on Friday. And after avoiding a sweep at the hands of Seattle over the weekend, the Yankees have lost back-to-back games to the Oakland A's. Starter Luis Severino will look to get his season on track and help the Yanks salvage the finale when he toes the mound for the Bombers on Thursday in the Bronx. And last night, the Mets were looking to sweep the Phillies and looked well on their way with home runs from Duda and Cespedes. But the bullpen ended up surrendering the lead in extra innings, and the Mets bats failed to tack on any extra runs. In fact, Mets batters struck out 16 times in their 11-inning game. Your final score from Philadelphia, 5-4 Phillies. The Amazons will take on the Braves in Atlanta on Friday. That's it for sports. Back to you.
Thank you, Catherine. Thank you for watching Terrier News. Follow us at SFC Terrier TV on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I'm Michael Votto.
And I'm Matt Conklin. And that's going to do it for us on this season of Terrier News. We'll see you next time.